Hello everybody, Napkin99 here, and welcome back to the Pixelmon Let's Play series. Today, we are going to be starting our Gen 3 adventure, catching all the Pokemon from Gen 3, at least the ones we don't have already. And I guess I never really explained why I was doing this. I am doing this to get the Oval Charm. You get the Oval Charm when you complete catching one full generation of Pokemon. And that Oval Charm actually decreases the time it takes for Pokemon to produce an egg. So that will be useful in our breeding station because we'll get eggs in half the time. So I think our quickest times will be about 15 minutes or so. So as for Gen 3 Pokemon, Gen 3 starts here at Trico. So you can see we got some gaps here. And this Poochyena technically needs to be evolved, so that's still one we're missing. So I'll just kind of skim through here. And then it ends around Deoxys, I believe. So we actually have quite a few of the Pokemon that we're missing. They're just either shiny forms or they're in my party or something, like Breloom or Shedinja, even Gardevoir. But I want to have all of them in their own spots in the PC as well. So in total, we're missing about 65 Pokemon. That's including the ones we already have, but need to fill those spots in. And we're missing 3 legendaries on top of that, so a total of 68. So in preparation here, I've actually made some love balls, which will have the same 1x catch rate most of the time, because nothing we're catching is going to be the same species as our Pokemon here, unless maybe we have a Breloom or Shroomish we still need to catch. But these are a lot easier for me to make than regular Pokeballs because I don't have a lot of red apricorns because I use them for my timer balls and other stuff. And we have a crap ton of pink ones because we don't use them for anything. So I made a spreadsheet of all the Pokemon we need and printed it out. It also tells where the biomes and stuff are so we can do it by biome instead of traveling back and forth in order of Pokemon. I need another Lotad to get Ludicolo. I have 2 Lotads right now, but it just started raining, so I'm going to head over to the swamp here, because Lotad spawns in the swamp when it is raining. I think it can spawn at any time, so we're going to see if we can find one here. There's actually a Masquerain here, which we also need, so let's see if we can get that. That's 1 down. Here's a Lotad. If we can throw our Pokeball right. And we got him. So we're heading back to the plains here while it's still night because we needed a regular Shuppet because we have a shiny one. Here we go. So reapply our night vision here real quick. And now we're going to go ahead and sleep through the night because there's nothing else we need in the plains during nighttime. So the other 3 we need from the plains are Zigzagoon, Plusle, and Minun. So Zigzagoon we're going to be able to find all day, Plusle we can find in the morning, and Minun we'll have to wait until afternoon. But none of these should be too hard. Most of the Pokemon that we need to catch from this generation are actually fairly easy Pokemon. Here's a Plusle. Hello? There we go. And here's our Minun. Alright, so that's all we need from the plains. Next we're going to move on to the river, actually. We need a Surskit. We already got Masquerain. We need a Carvana. We need a Barboach. We need possibly another Barboach to get Wishcash. And a Corphish. And there's actually a Surskit just floating around right here. So let's get this guy. Surskit's pretty common, so I didn't expect to take long to find him. Got him. And right after there's a Corphish just sitting here. Most of these are pretty common spawns in these rivers here. Well, here is a Barboach. Oh, he's getting away from us. For some reason we're not having much luck here finding a Carvana, so we're just going to actually go ahead and skip this one and go back to it when we're in the jungle later, because it also spawns in the water there. So we actually just need one thing from the roofed forest over here. We just need another shroomish. So let's see if we can find one here. Here's one. And the next thing we need is actually a Tailo to evolve into Swallow, so we actually have one just flying around here. Let's get you. So we got our Tailo to evolve. And the next thing, we actually need Silcoon, Cascoon, and Beautyfly, all of which evolve from Wormpole. So we may be able to find some Silcoon and Cascoon actually, but these all come in the forest here. So we're going to see if we can find some of these. Oh, flying around looking for our Wormpoles here, we actually found our Carvana, so let's get him before he runs off. Here's our Wormpole. And this one actually only spawns at dawn or dusk, which I didn't know before. So it's a little bit of a rare spawn. But it's common during dawn or dusk, so you probably will end up finding one. Well, here's actually a Beautifly, which is what we need Silcoon to evolve into, so let's catch this. And it turns out we actually didn't need the Wormpole, we need the Silcoon, so once we catch this, we're going to evolve it and see if we can get it into a Silcoon, because it randomly chooses either Cascoon or Silcoon. I can see another Wormpole off to the right there, so we'll catch that one too, just in case. We got a Cascoon out of this one, so let's try our other one and hope that we get our Silcoon that we need. And we got it, awesome. In the birch forest, we actually need a Delcatty and a Skitty. Well, Skitty's the first form of Delcatty. So we're going to try to catch two Skitties unless we actually happen to find a Delcatty here. And they spawn here at night, so it's turning night, so we should be able to find them soon. We also need a Swablu from the birch forest, and there's actually one right here, because we need to evolve this into an Altaria. And we actually just found a wild Gardevoir, so we don't even need to evolve that later, because that is another one that we needed. Or it will teleport away and we won't have it. Okay. Next up, we need just a few things from the taiga over here. We need two Seedots because we need to evolve those into its second and third forms, Nuzleaf and Shiftry. And we also need a Nincada because we need to evolve that into a second Shedinja. Next up, we're at our ocean base here because we need to grab our Waterstone armor because we needed 5 things from the ocean here, and here's actually our first one, which is Love Disc. And other than that, we need Whalmer, Whalelord, Huntail, and Gorebyss. And then Huntail and Gorebyss both evolve from Clamperl, so we will try to get that and then evolve him. Next up, we need a Snorunt and 2 Spheals to evolve into Celio and Walrein, but all of this spawn at night here in our cold biomes. The Spheals actually spawn along like the cold beaches and the cold river and stuff. So we're gonna wait here until nighttime and see if we can catch those 3. Next up, we're in the jungle here to catch 2 Slackoths to evolve into Vigoroth and Slaking. And those spawn here during the day, so it's just about to become daytime. Well, here's a Vigoroth, so we don't need to evolve this one. Next up is the Mesa, which we actually need quite a few from. We need Aron, Laron, and Agron, which are part of the same family. Evolved from Aron, which I actually see a couple of around here already. We need Solrock, We need Duskull and Dusclops. We need Bagon and Salamence, and we need Metang and Metagross. So quite a few different things here. Some of them can also be found in other places, but we'll get what we can here. Yeah, there's quite a few Aron around here. So Aron can actually spawn around here at any time, and it's more common in mine shafts, but it's obviously common enough up here that we'll be fine. Duskull we can find here during the night, and we can evolve that one into Dusclops as well. We can also find it in the Nether, and it's obviously a lot more common there because we've seen tons of them there, just haven't caught them. Bagon also only spawns at night, and Salamence evolves from its second form, but I think I've seen Salamence flying around before, so we may be able to just find a Salamence, which would be better so we don't have to level up to level 50. Metang spawns during the day, or its first form Beldum. At a certain Y level, I think these plateaus are high enough to actually find it. But that one can also be found in the end, which may be a little easier also. Well, here's one last evolution we need to do. I believe this is a hidden texture Salamence actually, so let's catch this one too. And we got it. So I actually headed over to the end here because I think we're going to have better luck getting our Metang and our Solrock here. Yeah, here's a Solrock already actually. I believe also here we need a Wynot, which is the first form of Wobba Fat. It's also a baby form, so if we do find a Wobba Fat, we can do that as well. Well, here's a Wobba Fat. Let's catch this just in case we can't find a Wynot. And we actually just had a Hoopa spawn here somewhere. Let's find out where that's at. Oh, there it is. So this might be a little tricky, because this is a ghost type, and I still don't have that scrappy Pancham. I haven't really had too much time to look for it. Let's hope this doesn't kill it. Okay, that actually did pretty good. Kept it alive just barely, that's what we want. And we got it, awesome. So not quite a Gen 3 Pokemon, but we're not going to pass up the opportunity to catch a legendary we don't have. Next up we're heading to our desert because we need Numel and Camerupt, both which spawn during the day. We need Vibrava and Flygon, which evolve from Trapinch. We need a Cacturn, which evolves from Cacnea. And we need a Baltoy, which spawns at dawn or dusk. And we do need a cast form as well, which we may end up finding here, or we may end up finding in the mountains, which is our next stop. So we'll see if we find it here. We probably will. They're not too rare here. Next we're heading over to this area in our mountains because this is Extreme Hills Plus somewhere over here. Somewhere over here is Extreme Hills Plus. Yeah, here's some Extreme Hills Plus M. Because we need quite a few that are in the mountainous forests. So we need Makuhita, which evolves into Hariyama, which is in the mountainous forest during the afternoon. We need Metatite, which is here in the night, and Metacham, which evolves from that. We need a Spoink and Grumpig, which spawns at any time in the mountainous forest. And we need a Spinda, which only spawns in Extreme Hills M or Extreme Hills Plus M at any time. And we need a Mawile, which spawns in any mountainous biome at night. So that one will be kind of rare, and we can actually get our Spinda here real quick. And with all of our base form Pokemon caught, I'm actually going to have to go ahead and end the episode here for today. It took a lot longer to record than I expected, so I am going to have to split this video up into 2 parts. So next episode we're going to be evolving all the Pokemon that we got that we need to evolve, and catching the legendaries from this generation that we need. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.